is Jade Harrell with Jade Harrell's Let's Get It Together. Well, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm an on-air personality with a major radio station. I'm a producer. I produce radio shows, I produce podcasts, I produce television shows, I produce special series. I'm a producer junkie, maybe is that what it is? I love to produce. That's where I met my husband, who's from St. Louis. And it wasn't long after we were married and had our second child that he was like, we're coming back to St. Louis. And I'm like, no, there's no trees in St. Louis. I will wilt. I've been to your mother's. All I saw was gray skies and then her. My parent, my perspective was off. But at that point, I've been working in the schools so much, like my love for the mix and the music was put aside, but I continued to plug in. It was music that got me through those hard times with the broken ankle and the stuff going on in school. It was music that helped me go to a different city. And even though I cried the whole way from Hampton to Atlanta, it was the soundtrack of my life that kept me grounded. And I could hear the message, the things that I needed to hear was embedded in the music, whether I was listening to my dad's mixes or my own or other DJs, those things remain true. And even now when I get low or I'm struggling with a feeling, it's the music. I can go to that and be transported to another space and time, and I will always remain true to that. And what I discovered here, again, you don't think things happen, but the bad things are happening. You're like, we're doing good. Why would we just uproot ourselves? But I wasn't here a good 6 months before I got on the air. And at that point it was, okay, honey, what they call DJs and what you expect a DJ to be are two different things. You've got to talk. See, I thought I was going to get in here and be like, all right, St. Louis, let me grab my St. Louis, I got you. I'm ready for you. Here we go. Notice how I got headphones everywhere I go. They were like, oh no, we have radio personalities.
Right. You have to speak.
And I'm like, well, where's the turntable? And it took, that was tough, but it's the overnight. I mean, the truckers love me, the people that were up. But I said, well, what the heck am I going to do without no music? Like, we have to play what the playlist is.
Right.
They've got mixed DJs now that they use more, but even when I first got here, it wasn't that prominent.
No.
It was like when I found G Wiz, I was like, my brother. I came back to life. But I ended up having to put up a picture of Earthquake. Because I was DJing at the comedy club.
Right, okay.
Found my way in Atlanta. We'll just say Jade found her way. So when I was DJing at the comedy club, we were on the same nights. And so I was the music and the cadence then. But I used a picture. He was on a magazine and I pretended I was talking to him. Same way we did there. And that started to evolve. I created game shows, started using sound effects. I don't know. I think once you become more true in your authentic self, your gift makes way for you.
Yeah. And like I said, and to say that part, I mean, it's so funny because thinking about how we crossed and how we met was hilarious. To think about how that happened and how it is now.
Tell them how I got in your neighborhood.
I mean, and like I said, it's again, because you were doing as far as Brad Jim, and you were doing, and you called in and was like, excuse me, they told me I can ask for you. I said, what you need? I'm trying to get audio of Pastor Clark preaching. Okay, I can do that for you. Okay. Well, when can I get it? How soon? Well, I need it like yesterday. I'm like, okay, what you want? Anything?
That's still a problem for me.
Okay, okay, I'll tell you what I can do. I can get you this. That'll sound good. That'll work for me. Okay, when can you get it? I have it for you by Sunday. I need to bring. No, I get it from church. Get it from church. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll be at Berkeley. Okay. And I get in there and I'm like,
oh,
okay.
pushy girl.
I'm like, all right, no problem. And then
that's that military.
and I'm like, okay, well, hey, at least she know when she want to get it. So like, hey, how you doing? I'm 6. Oh, hey, da. And we went on about our business. Then all of a sudden, that thing, I think was a little while later, you said, yeah, well, I need to talk to Minister Preston about something. I can't find him. I said, well, what do you need? I'm his cousin. You what? I said, I'm his cousin. Come on. Okay. So, all right, well, such and such. Okay, yeah. Well, my husband's coming through, yada, yada. Okay, cool, yada, yada. I'll go do what I'm doing, come back. What's up, baby? What's going on? What's CP? What's that? Yeah. I said, oh, man, yeah. I'm looking for this young lady. She said her husband's going to come through and to my Jade. I said, yeah, I'm her husband. Huh? Crazy. I said, boy, this is a small world. And you come to you met my husband? I said, yeah, this is my little brother from school. Y'all know each other? It's family right here. And I mean, it just was like, okay. And from that point on, it's like, all righty, well, let's see. Video. Hey, we have Jade Harrell over there. Yeah. Jade, Cecil gonna come in and like, hey, this circle keeps coming together. So I get ready. I say, when I break out and do my getting my master's, we need a program done. It's like, okay, well, you gotta bring somebody in. Oh, come on, bring Jade. I'm watching everybody else bring who they bring, like, these hosts is garbage. Hey, Jade, look here. I need you to come through if you can for this project so I get my master's. No problem. Jade showed up, like I said, but you got a hat on today. Showed up in the head wrap. Oh my God, she's so beautiful. What is that? Yeah. Jade said, okay, I need this. We're good. Okay, I'm good. You don't need to go through it? No, I'm fine. Let's roll. We go through it, get it done. Thank you, Jade. I'm like, oh my God, she's walked away. The professor talking about Cecil. Who was that? And I said, oh, it's Miss Jade Harrell, yada, yada, yada. Oh, I'm thinking about some things, and I wonder if we can do something for the summer. I can talk to her and see.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, okay, yeah. I said, well, we'll see. So we get back. I said, Jay, my professor want to do something. He said, for the summer, if you're free to do it, okay. We got to talk to him like, all right, okay, well, let's do it. It's gonna be about St. Charles. Yeah. And me and you sitting there, let's run through some brainstorming. What was it called? St. Charles.
Around St. Charles.
Around St. Charles. And again, it's like, okay, we run it. We did 3 pieces, then school was over with, and didn't know what happened. Because then you were going some other projects, and I got to working and yada, yada, yada. And then it's like, I was doing something around St. Charles, episode 4. So we only did 3, wasn't no. Oh, okay. Shoot, go on, Jay, do some more things. But it was, again, it's the fact of how even in that midst, things were working the way they worked. And I mean, I say again, I'm proud of you because again, it's the fact of you doing what you do and getting in there. It runs them, and you're making efforts and pushing, girl. You're doing that thing. That's why I said I wanted to have you on the show because your journey is such one of not expecting and not knowing and then achieving. And like I said, I told you before, what I was hoping with you was like I say, she passed away, but Diane White, I can get a chance to really sit down and have you meet with her and be with her. But I mean, the way you interview people and deal with people, it's not an interview, it's a conversation piece. And that's what I try to do with myself. It's where you want people to relax and just be themselves without thinking, but it has to be the person that does it. Because everybody done went to school now and we've studied the proper books on how to do interviewing. You must do, and that's why I say in the beginning, I'm doing the correct way by saying, yes, Miss Jade Harrell and yada, yada. All right, I've done that. That's going to be, I didn't interview. Jade, talk to me. Let's talk to the people. Let's tell me what's going on. And I just want to say thank you again because you didn't have to help me that day. You came through and did it, and everything went from there to where, hey, like I said, when the man said, so you think you can, oh yeah, we can get that again. You're gonna pay us something, right? Because her time costs a little. So well, we don't have, or we can work whatever you want to work out with her. But yeah, if she come in here,
They were
I
supposed to
have to be
pay
part
me.
of it.
Hold
Huh?
on. Where's the phone? They were supposed to pay me. Let's
Ah,
call the man. Wait.
hey, look here, look,
I just
move.
want to say, I have to thank you so much. You responded to me without even knowing them connections. My husband, the this, the that. This speaks a lot to who you are. That was my, when I think about how much has come from our relationship, your already established reputation, doors were already open. I want to just say for your viewers is that the clarity is not a necessity. Don't get so bogged down with, I got to have this and this and this in a row and these and these and these ducks in order. Now, don't get me wrong. Preparation is important. I had a demo tape. I had a resume. And when I tell you how those came, were very similar to how things happen with us. Somebody, it's going to happen through somebody, but it's also going to be in no way possible that you could have imagined. Not at all. From there, I did a full season of that around St. Charles. Who'd have thunk a big bangle head wrap wearing sister lock woman was going to be host of a show in St. Charles? I said, "Are you sure they're ready for me?" And you said this. You're exactly what they need.
Yeah.
And I've done more TV projects, even some film appearances from that very thing. It just keeps regenerating. So one, I just gotta thank you, but you had to be a yes guy for my yes to end up intersecting yours.
Like I say again, I like I say it's and that's the thing that kind of about another reason about this show that I brought up is the fact of because you never know who you're with and how they can help you, but then you never know how you can help somebody else. And again,
Yeah,
my thing has
you
never
helped
been
me.
my thing has never been being in front. It's like, hey, if I can sit in the back and put somebody in front, I'm cool. I can do. I like like I said, I like creating it and doing it. But again, there's a part of me that there's certain things I know I can't have nobody do that's gonna give what I'm looking for. Like I say, I mean, Mr. Parker's Neighborhood
Dope.
has been a way for me to just well, I know what the host's gonna say.
Right.
And I ain't gotta guess a word. Like I know what he's gonna say.
Right.
And then when it's said, I'm gonna stand behind it because I know who said it.
Exactly. You don't have to go fix none of that.
And I go fix none of that. And then again, as far as I've learned from being around you and Wiz and DJ cutting all that and being
Huh? Oh,
I mean, it's the fact of how when you own your stuff, it's up to you to decide who you giving the power to.
yep.
You know, if you say you sitting on this and you switch over and give somebody your room, if you done said no, you say yeah, you done messed up. You think now you got to find another way to get your steps back. And I appreciate y'all for being. I mean, like I said, Wiz and Cut, and then Terry Houston, who got me really started in the whole piece. Wiz and Cut and Terry Houston have showed me that no, it ain't about yeah, okay, that's cool. Handle the business first.
Yeah.
And then when you handle the business, let people understand that this is how I do it. If you don't like
Right.
how I'm gonna do it, then hey, we good. I'm cool with you. This is how I'm gonna do it. And if
Yeah.
you're looking for somebody to perpetrate and play like they this, that, and other, I ain't your person. And I appreciate your time and effort. But I mean, I really have to give you, and I say, because again, when I've called on you, you never, and it's so funny. It reminded me with me and my father used to laugh about what he says. Have I ever told you no? I'm like, I had to think about it. Like, no. He said, I've always told you what, I ain't got it right now. I'm gonna try to get it, and yeah, you can have it. And that's the way you're dealing with you. Like Jade and the highlights. Well, wait a minute. I'm dealing with school stuff. He's trying to get baby girl to basket. All right,
Oh
cool.
yeah. Yeah. I didn't mention
right. That year went by.
Trying to show up and be a mother too. Oh, good Lord.
They're like
Wobbling into the radio station pregnant twice. Kevin Pulley used to say, "Ain't you about due for another baby?" I'm like, you know what? You funny. You real funny.
And like you said, I mean, like Kevin Kev, DJ. I mean, that's the people we've come in contact with, going through the motion, and people saying, "Oh, I need you to meet somebody." It's like, okay, I need Jade Harrell. This is, hey, yeah, we know it. What the deal? Well,
I don't know how to explain none of that, bro. I don't know how to explain none of it.
but I
I'm
mean,
grateful for it. I'm ever grateful for it because St. Louis has welcomed me. You made me family. This is Mr. Parker's neighborhood. It's a neighborhood. Like, we moved around so much. Neighborhood was like where I used to live all the time, all the way up through coming out of school. I don't know where my home address is, but this is home, and it's warm and welcoming. And yes, we got a ton of stuff to do, but it's been such fertile ground for, you can't get me to stop talking now. The people don't even believe that I did not talk before.
that's why I wanted you to say that.
Like, what you mean you don't talk? It'd be easier to get you to talk
than not to talk.
than not to talk right now. We'd be struggling for you to stop talking. And so now I'm more intentional about what I say and where, and I agree with you. And I feel like today was an epiphany. I mean, you could have been church for me today, Cecil, as I'm working in an organization that's like, nope, 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 nope. And like you said, well, here's how I'm going to do it. Here's the way this is going to work. And so I'm affirmed in that. And I feel like you're another spark. Good Lord, all my success, I got to keep you nearby. Don't never tell them people don't let me in when I'm standing outside. And I'm like, no, I'm a Cecil. It's me, man. It's me.
You ain't got to worry about that one. Look, like I said, that's why I was trying to get you on the show. So I say, hey, all right.
Right.
You don't
I got evidence.
Wait a minute. I got evidence. Hold on. Hey, wait a minute. I got the DVD from the shows. That ain't a minute. Come on. I really, Jay, really gonna do me like that for real, Jay?
Right. Now you acting brand new. Yeah. Well, I am brand new, Cecil, and thank you for continuing to breathe life and encouragement into me.
Like I said, I'm just trying to do, like I said again, I'm just trying to do what I'm led to do and feel to do. But like I say, it's
there is no try, just do.
You have said the truth right there. That's what I'm about to say. And I'm about to say what motivates, what has really been your motivating force? Because I know, hey, man, we done laugh and joke, but it's been some bull that people in the industry have thrown and can throw. So I mean, what has helped you besides music?
Yeah. I almost wanted to lead with this. I had to say that much of that came through hard knocks. I've had some more knocks. Like the ankle was one, but some that I tripped up on my own. And even now, still learning and discovering things. What keeps me going is the hope and the evidence of my purpose. The hope and the evidence of my existence. Thank God, keeps coming back for me. That parable about Jesus will come back for even one sheep, despite ourselves. I keep getting grace. I keep being found. I keep being remembered by God. And the more I get that I'm only this portion of all of whatever else he's doing. That's what Tinfinity is about. Put forth your first fruit. And the rest, that 90, God's got that.
And like you said, Tinfinity. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Boy, we clowning now.
hey, work with me. I'm telling you.
So Tinfinity, what I've discovered is those are my new turntables. How do I bring high capacity women together with their greatest potential and raise those levels in as many areas as possible? And it's called Tinfinity. Can I be at a level 10 in my career and still be at a level 10 in my relationships, in my health? Can I be level 10 in my finances for once, or as close as possible? And those things may change over a season, but what we have to look at is, if this thing were working, it would make a real difference in my life. And whatever that area is, we take that on in community, in a curation of love with these life and leadership, these life and levels events. And high capacity women come together. We got music, and we blend that with the exercises, the experts, and the education that is placed inside, that then they leave with what they need to be lifted. And from there, we have more impact in our families, in our homes, in our community. And at the end of the day, my keywords start getting the nourishment they need: education, children, family, and music.
Now, so that's a project, an event.
Well, it's kind of a culmination. So Rare Gem Productions.
There we go. There we go. Come on.
This is an event series that includes, the podcast. I was going to see about the TV part and circle back around. What you doing nowadays?
Hey, we can always come. Hey, for you.
I mean,
for you, I sit down for you.
I'll receive that. But yes, the events are the foundation of it, because coming together and bringing those energies and support and community make the difference for the women that are a part. So it is events, and then we've got the podcast and TV with our TV network, because now you can't get me out from in front of the camera too. Go figure. And so it's my way of creating that safe space and that elevating space to lift and strengthen the women in our community. We do have a Menfinity on occasion, by the way.
I was gonna wait and see. I was like, oh, so it's like that, huh? Infinity, but no Menfinity. It's okay.
We got you. Menfinity is happening in June, and Tenfinity happens 3 to 4 times. We got you.
So, right. Menfinity is at
y'all go figure. Y'all go do your thing.
Infinity is at 90%. It's okay. I understand. I understand. You know your audience. I understand. It's cool. It's all right.
Here's the thing: if Mama's happy,
see, I say you know the audience.
But if Mama's relationship is struggling, see, here's a good one. If Mama's relationship is struggling, that ain't something we can just fix. Mama's got to be, girlfriend's got to be, partner's got to be the kind of person that can love a person, another person. And that means respecting and honoring what they need too. And our brothers get it from all over. So I do understand and believe that it's important. And our focus wouldn't be like, okay. It's never that. I can do it by that. No, you can't.
Hey, that's why I say there's no I in team, but hey,
And right, it ain't no I in men or women. So
ooh, gotcha. See, look at you. See, that's why you who you is. Keep on rolling. That's it.
Did you hear that mix?
Yeah, I heard that mix. That creative mix. I heard that.
Yeah.
But I mean, but again, it's so wonderful to be able to sit down, because we rip and run so much where we don't get a chance to sit down and just conversate and see what's happening. And right. I mean, you got superstar basketball players in your family and all that kind of stuff.
My kids, though. Like for a while, I was just in a fog. Like, will I ever not be pregnant? And I'm so glad because that has been my true and greatest honor, and really a great place to be creative again.
And that's what I was about to say. So the balance, I mean, that right? Okay, stop. Ain't even go no further. Like, the balance. I want to see if you're gonna say that. I have a balance to where I was this. Yeah, and I say, anyway, and as a parent myself, I know that's like say, hey.
I was about to say, Daddy.
Hey, look here. Jordan was on my hip so much, it was ridiculous. I felt bad when I sent away to school. I'm like, what I'm supposed to do now?
Exactly. You lost your koala.
I lost that,
Koala
man.
was right there with you.
Shoot,
Yeah,
I like
man. There
Jordan,
is
like the Jordan was in music videos that I shot. And I'm like, we need the baby. Here you take my baby. She was in that, like I said, like Shadows video, Angel, we did. They needed a baby. Boom, and my baby right there on the spot. And again, and again, she played the part. I sat on somebody's lap. I said, look, all they're gonna do is just sit there and move the book. She sat there and she was cool. I said, that gonna be something. Then
a star is born.
Then I had her doing little video pieces talking about welcome to Gospel Expressions. My daddy, Cecil Parker, he said the next video is,
yo,
this child is gonna be good. And
that's a star.
hey, look, and then as soon as she get to college, no, I don't want to do nothing but different broadcasting.
Right.
Really? You don't want?
Yeah. But I promise you, those skills are transferable. And what you've learned, like, look, I used to want to be an oceanographer. Oceanographers take their kids out there. Their classroom is the ocean. Yeah. You know, artists, they got the kids out there. You know, we have so much more to offer them in life experiences and our experiences that they'll have so much to draw from. I bet you Jordan got no confidence issues.
Oh no. She when it come to stand, and it scares me. It scares me because she had to when she's away at school, she called me for the incident that went down. She called me like, hold on. Yeah, my father's on the phone, letting the administration know my father's on the phone. So what I'm about to say, he gonna hear what's going on.
Yeah, they don't want you want to smoke. I'm gonna get my daddy. Hold on.
And she hit a piece of it, yada 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 yada, and was done. I'm like, that's a bad girl. She told me, is that okay, Daddy? Was that okay? I said, yeah, that's fine. You did good. She was, I said, now you said a couple of more cuss words than I would allow you to say, but it's cool.
Aside from the foreign filth, yeah.
She set up point and said her words, and they moved on along. Like, and again, like you said, that just makes you feel so much better when you call again. You sometimes say, this nigga ain't heard nothing. You ain't heard nothing I said. But some come up, it's like, yeah, well, this is where I handle it, but you did it perfectly. You understood. Oh,
right. And see, you're lucky. We are not promised to see the evidence in our lifetime. We keep thinking, oh, we put in and now we can see the results. No.
You'll
be sitting there talking, well, I'm working on the railroad. Are we getting anywhere? You know, and you get to see the manifestation, and you know that it came from the things that you had to endure to even still show up. Your story, do we need to flip this? Because Mr. Parker's Neighborhood's got a heck of a truth that still needs to be told. What it took for you to be that dad for your daughter under the circumstances, man, I don't forget. I usually do, but that stays with me.
Well, I appreciate that, and again, I'm trying to figure out how. Because again, unless she was there, some of the stuff we between you, me, Cut, Wiz, Terry, Tone, anybody who tell one day of one, like that ain't happened for real. Okay, look, I can't make that up.
Right.
I can't make that.
Trust me, if I could, I'd be on Lifetime.
See, and that's like and okay, how do you feel? I've thought about that now. How do you feel when they've done like a flashback on somebody's life, like you said, Ludacris, like I said Nelly or something, when they go back and
Andre,
and you were there, and you were there when it went down and to watch them go through it. Yeah, I was there for that.
Yeah. When I see it, I used to feel like I was missing out. Like, dang, maybe I should have hung in there. Dang, maybe, but we are still just seeing snapshots of their lives. We're seeing the short story of their long. And there's heartache. Yeah. Nobody's exempt from heartache, disappointment, hurt, harm, danger. But what if the same way nobody's exempt from that, it is also available to all of us, the hope, the triumph, the overcoming, the alternate direction, the success story, the victory is also ours to have. So when I see that, I'm like, yep. And whether I could pull the receipts, which I can, or just have a knowing within myself, then I'm assured that there is no difference between the potential and greatness of them and me. It's what your value is to it. Because, you know, you think about it, Andre said, oh, no, this is too much for me. I'm going, this does not, this is what's going to work for me. Let me go.
Yeah.
I respect that ever so much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And right. And heck, shit, it had to be hard. You know, the crew breakup, the life that everybody said, this the life you're supposed to, what's wrong with you? You know, it's not supposed to. It's
right.
What works for me.
That's it.
And what's solid here in this one life that I got to live. And how can I be my best and highest self?
And the one thing I
still laugh about Lil Jon, because I'm like, I know you said you would never do bass. It's out. I couldn't hold it no more. I'm just gonna sit down for the word. I know we was like together, like, fuck that. We ain't doing no, man, please. Yeah, okay. Let me see you. I got you.
See, Ole, hey, only in the neighborhood can you ever find out what I see. Well, nobody else know that.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's my dude.
But I mean, I really, like you said, the thing about, I guess, in general, that has helped me to do and move forward is, I was always told that if you don't have a peace of mind, you ain't got no peace.
You're right.
You know, so I'm like, and that's the way I treat everything that I get involved in, is to the point of where my mindset is, I gotta put my name.
So you don't trade it off. You don't trade it off for nothing no more.
I can't. I like sleeping. I can't.
That's what's up.
I can't. Like I say, I mean, I like I say, in the beginning, I thought, okay, yeah. And it was like, always something to say, yeah, did I go? Nah, again, being a black man in America, I ain't got nothing but my name. Right. I ain't got no money. I got my name. So when you see Cecil Parker, your thought process is going to either be, I'm gonna check that out, or, oh, that's some garbage. And I don't want all that's some garbage. So when you hear my name, like I teach my daughter and my cousin and my kids, you want to be able, when people say your name, you want them to say, yeah, I know who that is. Yeah. They ain't gotta like you, but they gonna respect you. Yeah. I'd rather them say, yeah, I know who that is, and talk, I know who that is. That's a whole
people don't respect the Susan B. Anthony dollar or the $2 bill, but I bet you they will respect.
They'll take it. They are taking to pay that bill.
It'll spend, won't it? Exactly. And that's the currency you have. Earth's currency is not God's currency.
That's it.
What is exchanged with dollar bills is just circle money. The value you brought me, I couldn't afford you if I wanted to. If somebody said, here's Cecil's course of what he's offering you, and it costs this much, could have never. So that's where the true currency is.
Like I said, I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Miss Harrell, Miss Jade, beatbox. See, beatbox. You say I left it alone. You ain't bring it up. See, people don't understand. Yeah. See, you thought I forgot. No. See, they don't understand. Jade, like I said, she was a DJ show, but she was also a beatboxer. It's all right, Jade. I ain't gonna even ask you to do no beats. It's cool.
Well, it would ruin my lippy, but I might have to. No, don't have replacement. I guess I'll just have to. However, what I'm thrilled to say though is I'll be able to share a little bit of the throwback with Harris Stowe and the behavioral health response with an event called The Release. It's hip hop and healing, hip hop and mental health coming up. Maybe that's something you could insert.
Good.
But I'll be the curator of music for the event, which means somebody's got to show me how to use these daggum digital wheels.
Hey.
I'm like, what do I grip? I just push this button, and I once I figure that, but the sound of what I'll be able to bring is going to bring some life back into me and for the young people that are coming.
Well, again, continued success and prayers for you and the family and all that good love. And I love you. And I
love you.
Taking time out to be with me today. You handle the rest of your day and enjoy it. And as always, you look, excuse me, you know why he is. Look, if you need to, you know why he is. I'm letting you know.
Right, in the neighborhood.
Thank you, Ms. Jade Harrell.
It's my true pleasure. It's my bounty.
And I will talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Nice.